Hello everyone, today is October 29th, 2019, and I'm here to do our daily check-in, so let's begin. If you're wearing headphones, please lower the volume. Okay. So for today, by special request, I'll be tapping in to twins who are actually in union. Okay, so these twins, I really feel like it's for twins who are actually communicating with each other. You know, there's interaction. You guys are seeing each other on a physical basis. That sort of dynamic. Even if you're coming into like some communication, you know, this video may be for you. So even if you're not in union, you can definitely continue to watch this video to see if any parts of it resonate with you. Okay, so just take what resonates and leave the rest. And this is a general reading. So if you need something more specific, you can definitely book a personal reading on my website at www.scorpiomoonintuition.com. Okay, and I can check into your situation a little bit more clearly, okay, pertaining to your particular situation. But today, I'll channel the collective energies of twins who are coming into union or in union, okay? Alright, so first, let me go ahead and see what is the general overall energy of the Divine Masculine Collective, and what is the general overall energy of the Feminine Collective for those who are in union, please, Spirit. And mind you guys, okay, I saw a hummingbird this morning. It took me by surprise. I was like, oh, it's pretty. It's a green hummingbird. And I have flowers that are growing outside. And mind you guys, it is cold. These flowers should not be living, you know, they're summer flowers, but they're thriving and it's cold outside. And so I have two flowers that survived. I thought it was weird. Okay. So, Spirit, please reveal what is the overall energy of the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine Collective who are in union. Thank you, Spirit. Divine Masculines, we have here Scarab Beetle Spirit. Magic works through you. Okay, so I really feel like, you know, Divine Masculines, you know, they're actually, you know, experiencing like some of the manifestation, okay, with their feminine. From what I can see, magic is working through your Divine Masculine to make things happen. So this is actually a very positive card from what I can feel. Also, in the After Tarot, there is a beetle singing in the hand on the Ace of Pentacles, okay, and I forget what the beetle represents, but I'm pretty sure it's something good, okay, but I feel like it's like new beginnings. You know, I was just staring at the colors on this beetle. It looks like a person in the middle with a butterfly wing. I don't know, it's like one of those things where you actually kind of look at and kind of think about like, oh, what is in that picture? It could be multiple things. But that's what I'm seeing, for this divine masculine. And I really feel like, they're really defending themselves, divine feminines, okay? They're trying to make things work, whereas your masculine may have not put in the effort. They're really trying to prove themselves. That's another feeling that I'm getting for this particular masculine, okay? For feminines, we have elephant spirit. Learn from the past, okay? And again, we have here number 25. So I see here 2 sevens, okay? A 52 and a 25. Feminines, what I'm feeling is that you are learning from your past, experiences dealing with your divine masculine. And your masculine, I feel like, is manifesting change into the dynamic, okay? You two are actually defending yourself, trying to work on the situation, dealing with your masculine. There could be a little bit of friction between you two, but I feel like you guys are actually working on those differences, okay? That is what I'm feeling. And with the elephant spirit, okay, if you're familiar with Ganesh, I feel like that might be somewhat significant for this divine feminine, okay? So if you practice Hinduism, call on the Ganesh, to kind of help you to learn from your past so you can move forward and live in the present moment so that you can gain abundance back into your life, So as this masculine, I feel like both of you guys are really working on the situation, okay? And that's really beautiful. All right. So let me see, what archetype are these two embodying? Okay. What energy is this divine masculine embodying in this now moment? And what of the divine feminine? Okay. What energy or archetype is this masculine embodying? And what is the archetype is this feminine embodying? Please, Spirit. What can you tell me about this scarab beetle and this elephant spirit? Both have very spiritual aspects too. That's what I'm feeling. Okay. For divine masculines, we have mentor, okay? Inability to allow the student to move on to the role of master, imparting false instruction. Wow. I really feel like this masculine is not able to learn from their mentor. Maybe they've misinterpreted, some of the understandings that they have received from, someone who has a more philosophical background, okay, and twisting it, okay, and this, I really feel like this has to do with ego, okay, ego of this divine masculine about how things should be based on, their spiritual understanding, okay, or what they believe, I really feel like there's a little bit of conflict there. But I really feel like this masculine is really optimistic because this magic is working through this masculine. But when it comes to mentorship, I feel like they're lacking. They're not really listening, to some of the calls that the divine is showing this masculine, or perhaps a physical person or some instruction or guidance that they have received. I really feel like they haven't really truly learned everything, okay, but they understand the concept or the idea, possibly because of this, twin flame connection, the spiritual connection that they have with their feminine. But, I feel like, they still have to really embrace the teachings or what they've learned, along the way. That's what I'm feeling. Okay, take it how it resonates. For feminines, we have healer. Okay, passion to serve others by repairing the body, mind, and spirit. Ability to help transform pain into healing. So feminines, I really feel like you are the healer, and this masculine is not willing to learn. You know, you are learning from the past, okay, about, you know, yourself, about your masculine, learning to show compassion for your masculine. I feel like your masculine is still struggling with the spirituality, okay. I feel like, you know, they've slowly come into some sort of awareness about their spiritual awakening, but they still have a little bit of work to do. And I feel like, you know, now that you guys are in union, you know, feminines, you know, it's up to you to help heal, okay, some remnants that your masculine has issues with, you know, on a personal level, okay, when it comes to like learning about their spirituality, okay. That is the feeling that I'm getting. Wow, that's actually kind of unique, you know, from what I'm seeing. So let me go ahead and see what is the underlying energy with this divine masculine who is in union with their feminine, and what is the underlying energy of this feminine dealing with their divine masculine. Okay. What is this underlying energy, please, Spirit? You know, it's like the masculine is like really on their high horse about their beliefs, okay, when it comes to spirituality or learning something, possibly about healing or the concept of what healing is to them, but they need that from their feminine. The feminine is like, calm down, masculine, let me teach you, why don't you learn, you know. It's so sexy almost. And the masculine is like, yes, teach me. They're listening, right? But not letting on that they're learning. Okay, they're refusing to accept some of the teachings of this feminine towards this masculine, perhaps, you know. Yeah. It's okay, masculine. Here we have Work Through Your Fears, new moon in Scorpio, guys, and we're still in this new moon in Scorpio. Okay, this is real time going on with this particular divine masculine. I really feel like, you know, I feel like Spirit is really working through this divine masculine to transform and change and be open to the spiritual connection with their feminine. They are listening, okay, to what their feminine has to say, you know, towards them or about them, to help them heal, you know, possibly from things from the past, because I feel like this feminine is learning from the past. And I feel like it's from the past connection between this dynamic, but also the past about this masculine. I really feel like this masculine is really opening up to their divine feminine about their childhood, okay, about like how they grew up, you know, telling this feminine about their family life, you know, about who their mother was, who their father was, you know, or if, you know, they didn't have family around, you know, like what other, you know, adult, you know, mentors do they have in their life. And that's why I see here mentor in reverse. This masculine, when they grew up, did not have a mentor. Okay, that is why, you know, it's really hard for them to really find someone that they can confide in, have that trust, you know, with anyone or anything, because when they were growing up, they didn't have that security or a strong mentor in their life. If anything, their mentor was probably their uncle, who was teaching them the wrong things, you know, about how to be a player. You know, I can only imagine, like, you know, who this mentor was for your divine masculine when they were growing up. And as this feminine is really learning from the past, of this divine masculine, this feminine is listening to their masculine and healing their divine counterpart. You know, you are serving your masculine by repairing the body, the mind, and the spirit, and the ability to transform pain into healing. And I really feel like, feminines, you have that magic touch, because the magic is working through this masculine, and you are their magic. Oh my God, this is so beautiful. I love it. And this is allowing for this masculine to work through their fear. Guys, this is so beautiful. I really love this energy. Gosh, I love, you know, Scorpio. It like feels and emotions is so deep. Okay, really deep. It really touches in the very core, you know, where no one can touch. And that is, to me, that's hot and sexy, you know, when the masculine is really open to express their vulnerability, okay, and something that's really deep, okay, really, you know, that hits the core, that they haven't really expressed to anyone, okay. And for the feminine, okay, to really nurture their masculine and heal them from the root, from the core. That is beautiful, guys. That is so beautiful. There are no words to express, you know, what that healing energy is like. It's so beautiful. Oh my God. All right, so feminine, you are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. And feminines, you know you're good enough for your masculine, because you are this healer, you are this nurturer, okay? You really, I see a lot of green energy over here for this feminine, okay? You are healing the connection with your divine counterpart, okay? Because you are good enough to do this. Only the divine feminine can really heal this masculine in such a profound way, where it is so loving, it is so like healing, that you're like, I can feel this and I can see this, guys, okay? That's how I'm expressing, you know, this to you, because I can feel it, and I can see this very loving and nurturing attribute of this feminine as the healer, okay? Like, I feel like this feminine's hands can heal this masculine, even like their present physical, you know, body. Just being close to your masculine is healing for your masculine as you're listening to their story. And that is allowing this masculine to really work through their fear. This is so beautiful, guys. Oh my goodness. So let me see, how does this masculine currently feel about their feminine, okay? And feminines, how do you currently feel towards your divine masculine? So I really feel like you guys are communicating, you know, these are some really touchy, deep, you know, conversations, getting to really know like one another, okay? You know, talking about, you know, like things and issues that, you know, your counterpart is struggling with. This feminine, you know, like knows how to listen to their divine masculine, you know, based on, you know, the past experiences that this masculine has gone through. This is so beautiful. I feel like this masculine and, you know, this feminine, you know, energy is really healing towards this masculine, because they're reflecting on their childhood up into their adult life to really see like what went wrong, okay? That is the feeling that I'm getting. So how is this masculine feeling towards their feminine? Guys, it feels so good. You know, that is the feeling that I'm getting. Like, this masculine is so in love with you, divine feminine. Oh my God. I can feel the love. Oh. Because it's real. You know, it's not superficial. We have creativity. You love to devise new ideas, innovations, and forms of illumination. this masculine is really feeling creative with their divine feminine, and I feel like, you know, they're more open to express it, because I see here like this blue heart, okay, which represents the throat chakra, okay, being able to express their creativity. So I feel like, you know, their chakras are coming more into alignment. They're really balanced, you know, coming from the solar plexus chakra up into the throat chakra, vocalizing, you know, some of their creative energies towards this feminine. That is what I'm feeling, and this is really beautiful. This masculine has a lot of new ideas, you know, and things that they want to do, that they want to manifest, okay, and conjure up, because the magic is working through this masculine. This is such a great energy, guys. I'm not gonna deny. I mean, this feels so good. If you guys are in communication, you know, with your masculine, this is really beautiful. Like, I can feel the interaction between you two, and it feels really good, guys. It really does. Oh my god. And then feminines, responsibility. You are aware of the power of your thoughts and the amount of love you express. You know, I really feel like, feminines, you are a healer. You are a nurturer, okay? And I really feel that, you know, by learning through the path of this masculine, you're taking responsibility, you know, by your thoughts and the amount of love that you express, okay? That is what I'm feeling. Like, I really feel that you are good enough, divine feminines. That is what I'm saying, because you're a healer. I mean, I really feel like between this divine couple, you guys are matured, okay? Like, when you have reached this level of communication where you're really expressing, you know, your innermost secrets, okay? Your innermost, like, you know, worries, you know, no longer hiding, you know, your insecurity, you know, and being vulnerable and expressing it. That is so beautiful, guys. That is showing, you know, how vulnerable you can be with your divine other. Like, you can tell your divine other, you know, anything and everything, and that allows, like, this love to grow stronger. Both of you guys are interconnecting with one another, and I really feel like outside of just bonding in that particular way, it's reflecting on the outside. That is going to allow you to go out and really enjoy yourselves, okay? Like, honestly, like, when you have, like, those deep conversations with your masculine, okay, feminines, I feel like as you go out in public and you have dinners, you guys are going to be holding hands with each other, you know, being really loving, and the energy, okay, like the aura that you're emanating, you know, publicly is such a beautiful, bright energy, okay? People can see this. They see how beautiful this connection is between you two. There is no arguments. You guys are not jealous of one another. You guys are feeling very loving, very nurturing towards one another, feeling really confident, you know, planning things to do with one another, like cooking meals, or, you know, just doing simple things. It could be anything. Like, I really feel like this is a very harmonious union that I'm channeling today. This is such a beautiful, like, energy. There are no words for this. It feels really good. Okay, so let me go ahead and see what is going on between you two, okay? Because so far I feel like it's really good, but let me see what is going on right now, okay? So, Spirit, what is currently going on between these twins who are in union? What is currently going on between these twins who are currently in union or in a physical connection or contact, where they are communicating with one another, seeing each other in the physical, or actually just having communication with one another, okay? Because, you know, I really feel like this could be with twins who are actually speaking to their divine counterpart, okay? Which will lead up to a physical connection. I feel like if you guys are at a distance, especially if you live in different countries, I mean, this could be for you also, because you can have like these heart-to-heart conversations with your divine counterpart remotely, from what I can feel, okay? But I really feel that, you know, these conversations, I really felt like it was between these two counterparts who were facing each other, or sitting, you know, next to each other, really, you know, discussing about like either childhood, okay? Like, what was it like when you were growing up, having those conversations, you know? And I can really feel this, guys. It feels really deep, okay? But let's move on to current energy, okay? What is currently going on with this masculine and feminine energy, please, Spirit? We have Ace of Cups, okay, and it's in reverse. I really feel like, you know, this masculine is really expressing to their feminine that, you know, feminine, I've been watching you all along. You know, I saw how beautiful you were. You're such a healer. You know, you are, you know, everything that I ever wanted. And I just wanted to let you know how I truly feel. And, you know, you have really helped me to heal myself, to love myself. Okay, you did that, and for that I love you. Okay, that's the feeling that I'm getting, guys. Okay, wow. And I see here this masculine, okay, with the Knight of Pentacles. You know, they knew that they took such a long time in approaching you. And I just feel like, guys, these are like conversations that your masculine is having with the feminine, saying that, I know it's been a long time coming, baby, you know. Like, I truly see, you know, how beautiful you are. I've always felt this. You know, I'm sorry it took me so long, but now we're together. And I just wanna be with you. I wanna be your rock. I wanna be, you know, your person. You know, I wanna be there for you. I wanna, you know, make sure that, you know, you're well taken care of. You know, I'm here for you. You know, that kind of a vibe. And here they are with the Knight of Wands, okay, taking action. This masculine is enforcing, you know, this Knight of Pentacles energy, okay, and now they're in the Knight of Wands, okay. They're galloping, okay. They're no longer going slow and steady. They're actually, you know, taking action towards their feminine, okay. So this is really good, guys, okay. So I feel like if your masculine was a little stagnant in the reciprocity and, like, you know, being a provider or reciprocating, you know, the love, the affection, or the attention that you're giving to your masculine, I feel like this masculine is actually putting in the work to really prove it to their feminines, guys, you know, and that's really beautiful. Yeah, because this masculine has learned patience. They're tempering their emotions. They have learned to heal, okay? And you are healing to your masculine. And this masculine is now vulnerable, okay? They're more balancing out their masculine and feminine energies and really opening up, okay? Making peace with their feminines and being, you know, like expressive of how they really feel. You know, like being with you is so healing for this masculine. They feel at home, guys, okay? I kid you not, they feel at home from what I can feel. And here we have the Six of Pentacles, okay? And this, I feel like, yeah, Six of Pentacles, this masculine realized that, you know, they were not balanced before because they were giving out to the community. Okay, they were giving out so much of their attention towards everyone, okay, like everyone in their social circle, making everyone happy, you know, spreading themselves so thin, trying to, you know, be like, you know, kind of like a leader in their community, you know, like really trying to be there. But this masculine is really reflecting that they were not really feeling balanced inside. They were so giving, looking for affection and attention from everyone, okay? And they realized that they just needed to really focus on themselves, okay? And they realized that of what they were looking for was from their feminine, okay? And this masculine is going to express this to you, okay? I feel like this is what was really going on with this masculine. And I feel like this is like heart-to-heart conversations between you and your masculine, okay? That is what I'm feeling. And everything that they thought in the past, they're just really disappointed in. They can't believe that they put so much time into like giving to their community, okay? They're really reflecting on that when they should have been giving more to themselves, okay? That is what I'm feeling. They're realizing this through their childhood, how they were raised, you know, how they were brought up, the kinds of people that they attracted into their life, okay? Not really seeing their feminine for who they really were. I feel like this masculine is going to bear all, okay? Like they were giving so much into the community because they were trying to find a place in society to see where they would fit in, okay? But really they were looking for, you know, home, you know, like finding stability within themselves. They were thinking that, you know, by providing service and kindness to other people, that they would get, you know, that reciprocity, but they weren't. It was just kind of empty, you know. I mean, they probably felt like they were of service, but it wasn't really reciprocated back to this masculine, okay? That is what I'm feeling. And they should have like invested more into themselves, okay? And they come to realize that. And here we have 5 of Wands, okay? This masculine was in competition with other people, okay? That is what I'm feeling, you know. And you know, I really feel like it really made them upset and angry. Now, feminines, this could be for some of you who had another person, okay? That is the feeling I'm getting. And this masculine was a little bit jealous that, you know, you were talking to somebody, and you know, they're gonna express like their feelings, their real feelings, that, you know, when you guys were in separation, you know, I really didn't like the fact that you were with X, Y, and Z, okay? Like something like that, okay? But also, you know, what I'm feeling is that they might be expressing that they just had to really, you know, defend themselves through the community of people that they're surrounded in, okay? That is another download that I'm getting. Like within, you know, trying to find like balance within the social circles that they're involved in. There was a lot of conflict, okay? There's a lot of fighting, a lot of defending themselves, from what I can feel. So that's another thing that I see. But you know, this masculine's feeling really victorious. They're feeling really good, and now, you know, they're back in action. They're ready for their feminine, okay? So honestly, I feel like these are like, you know, things that your masculine could be expressing when you guys are really talking to each other, okay? All right, so here we have the Page of Wands, okay? I feel like this masculine is rising from the ashes, okay? Like this phoenix, okay? That's what I'm feeling. And they're ready to move forward, okay? That is what I'm seeing. Ready to be more communicative. No longer being stagnant. Because here, I see here 8 of Wands. You guys are really communicating with each other day and night, okay? Mostly at night, and it's quick communication. I see that you guys are like, you know, talking with one another quickly, okay? And I feel like it's about like, you know, the times when, you know, you guys are in separation, okay? This masculine, you know, is talking about, you know, when we were, you know, separated I was always thinking about you, you know, thinking about like why, you know, I was in this situation. I was, you know, I've been like really like self-sabotaging myself for my true happiness with you. And I realized that, you know, when I was giving more towards the community of people, you know, I wasn't really happy. You know, I didn't receive that reciprocity that I've had from you, and your touch, your words, you know, your presence is so healing. You just feel so good to me, you know. And I feel like this masculine is working through their fears by expressing their deepest emotions towards you, feminine. Okay, that is what I'm seeing. And then here, this masculine is ready to give like a new beginning towards this feminine. In the physical, okay, they want to plant you flowers. I see that this masculine might have had like a little garden or something, right? Like when you guys were in separation, they were trying to plant the seeds, and there were some beautiful flowers, and they were probably thinking that, you know, if my feminine was here, she would enjoy these beautiful flowers. Like this flower is her favorite flower, you know, and this masculine is really thinking about it, you know, late at night, you know, when they're having those deep thoughts about you. And so get this masculine is wanting to, you know, be with you and plant a garden of your favorite flowers. Okay. That is so cute, guys. This masculine. It feels like kind of like you know, when kids, you know, young people are in love, and or like older, you know, couples, you know, when they've been married for such a long time, they're like, honey, do you want me to go outside and till the soil so I can get the seeds ready for the, you know, for the garden? Yes, honey, you know, I'll be out there in a minute, you know, let me just wash some dishes, and I'll be out there with you. And they're both planting, you know, in the vegetable garden, and then after, you know, the masculine is done tilling the soil, you know, he's out pruning the flowers. And you know, I just have this feeling, guys, like it is so sweet and so cute. I really like this energy, you know. Yeah, I know that you guys are probably not of that age, but I'm seeing this like, you know, forward thinking that, you know, that is the feeling that I'm getting, you know. It's so beautiful, guys. All right. And here we have Eight of Swords. This masculine is communicating to you feminines to release you with whatever that you have kept hidden in your mind that is blocking, you know, your thoughts and the connection. Okay, that is why this masculine is communicating to you a lot, like frequently, like constantly. This kind of communication you have never experienced, or, you know, it's like your masculine is more vulnerable, they're more open, they're communicating to you more. I mean, this is something that your masculine hasn't done before in the past, and it's taking you by surprise. And I feel like, you know, you're being really trapped in your mind, like, wow, my masculine has never really talked to me this much before. This is different, this is new, you know. And that's what I'm feeling. And you're just learning so much about your masculine because they're being more vulnerable and open to you, you know. And this is a side of your masculine that you haven't seen before. Guys, this is so beautiful. Oh my God. And here in the heart of the reading, we have here the Three of Wands. This masculine, okay, is taking a look at, you know, their choices and how they made it difficult for themselves. They now see, you know, the light of the situation, that they are the ones that were sabotaging this connection. Guys, this is all about the revelation of this masculine and how they come into the understanding that they were the ones that were sabotaging this beautiful connection that they have with such an angel. Okay, that is what I'm feeling. This healer, this nurturer, this love of their life, okay, that they felt like was a godsend. Okay, they cannot believe that they have had like such a beautiful or handsome person to come into their life, to wake them up and be there for them. I feel like their heart is so filled with joy and happiness, and like they could be vulnerable with you, feminines. Okay, this masculine now sees that they have put themselves in the situation where it would not grow. They were doing things the hard way. They were being stubborn. Okay, that is what I'm feeling. But now this masculine is moving forward. Guys, I see a lot of wand action in here. Okay, pentacles, cups. Okay, they want to get the feminine out in the sword energy. Okay, no longer sword energy. It's more about wands and pentacles and cups. That's so beautiful. And here we have the Hermit. Okay, this masculine has really reflected on their past actions, guys. Okay, feminines, you're learning from the past because your masculine is telling you the story. They're telling you, they're bearing all about what has happened, what have they learned. They're talking about their childhood, you know, like they're talking about how they sabotaged the connection, that they were so stupid to like really delay, you know, and put themselves in a situation to prolong this union, this beautiful union that they had with you. And now they want to give you everything. They want to plant you flowers. They want to make a beautiful garden for you. They want to give you stability. They want to work on the connection. They want to work on a commitment. Okay, they want to do everything. Guys, this is so beautiful. Oh my god, I love it. You know, if you're in communication with your masculine, this is so beautiful, guys. I kid you not. This is so beautiful. Alright, so next we have here the Queen of Cups. Okay, but it came up in reverse. I feel like this is new news to you, feminine. It's kind of like overwhelming. You're not sure what to take of your masculine as they're revealing this to you, but you're keeping your heart close to yourself because I feel like your heart is pounding. You're like, oh my god, is this for real? Like, is my masculine, like, this is another side of my masculine I've never felt before. You know, that's the feeling that I'm getting. Like, my masculine, you know, is telling me that it's taking them a while to really like express this, and you're just soaking it in, feminines. Okay, that is what I'm feeling. But I really feel like you're not ready to open up your heart completely. I feel like you're still safeguarding it. Okay, because you see how vulnerable your masculine is, but you know that you're enough. Okay, and you're aware of the power of your thoughts and the amount of love you express. That is why you're holding on to your heart space a little bit, because you're afraid to let it hurt if your masculine is coming out with this communication about like how they're expressing themselves. Like this, it took a lot for this masculine to be vulnerable to you, feminines. Okay, that is what I'm seeing, and I feel like it's legit. That's what I'm feeling, you know. And here we have the Sun. You now see that this masculine, okay, has been reflecting or thinking about this connection, thinking about what they have done, you know, seeing the actual things that they're bringing to the table in the physical life. And I feel like, feminines, you're slowly opening up to your feelings. Okay, because you're receiving the news now. I feel like this is real time. You're just now communicating, okay, or you're just now talking about it, and there's like a lot of light that was being shown to you through this communication that you're receiving from your masculine. Okay, this seems surreal to you, feminines. That's the feeling that I'm getting. And this masculine is communicating to you because they're trying to work through your fears. I feel like this Scorpio new moon is so powerful and beautiful, guys. I feel like this is the best Mercury in retrograde ever for all twins, okay? I kid you not, ever. For all the Mercury in retrogrades that I have been through, this is the best one yet, guys. This is so super positive and beautiful. It's all about twins coming in, into union, finally reconciling. This is what we've been waiting for. Because usually in the Mercury in retrograde, it's a time of reflection, review of the past actions, and what have you learned? Have you really learned from your past karma? Yes. This masculine finally gets it, and they're putting it all out on the table towards this feminine. I feel like this is like reconciliations, coming together, patching up old wounds, okay, healing one another so that you guys can live a harmonious life finally. Okay, guys, that is the feeling that I'm getting. So beautiful, guys, because feminines, you feel the joy and happiness that this masculine is really giving to you of this good news. Okay, that's what I'm feeling. You're like soaking it in. And finally, we have here Two of Swords. Yeah, that's why feminines, you are really blocking your heart, listening to your masculine. I feel like feminines, you're still in your head about the situation with your masculine, and you're like blocking your heart, like, oh my God, this is a lot. Can I trust my masculine? Can I really trust the words that my masculine is revealing? They are being like more vulnerable now. Like I feel like, they're being more open and expressive of their feelings. But this masculine is coming to communicate this to you, feminines. And it's up to you to make a choice whether or not you're accepting of your masculine's vulnerability and how they're communicating to you. And that's what I'm seeing. Wow, this is beautiful. I really like this energy. This is growth. This is a matured twin flame connection. Okay, you guys have evolved, you have matured, especially if you're communicating. Like, I feel like if your counterpart was not communicating to you, they still have some growing up to do. Okay, and for this masculine to have the balls, okay, or the strength to reach out and communicate and be expressive and vulnerable, that takes a lot. Okay, that means this person has really worked on themselves and they're ready for a true love connection. Okay, no holding back, being ready to express themselves because their cup is full and they're ready, to take it to the next level. Okay, that is what I'm seeing, feminine. So don't be so guarded. This is the real deal coming from your masculine, from what I can feel. Okay, so let me go ahead and see what is the union energies looking like for this divine couple. Okay, what are the union energies looking like for this divine couple? This is such a beautiful energy. Like, seriously, if your masculine is revealing like how they were growing up in the past, or what relationships that they were in, and they realize that you mean so much to them, like, that is beautiful, guys. Okay, that pokes my heart, to be so vulnerable and raw and expressive of how they really view you. That takes a lot. This Scorpio new moon is beautiful, guys. Okay, again, fast communication. There's going to be communication between you two about how you guys truly feel for each other, what you guys really desire, what is it that you want, having those heart-to-heart conversations. When you communicate with your divine masculine, okay, feminines, I really feel that you guys are going to say, what is it that you want out of this connection? What is it that you want for long term? Do you want a commitment? Do you want something long term? What are your goals? Like, if they have children, are they ready to integrate you into their life with their family? Like, are they ready for this? Because having someone coming in and out of a person's life, especially if they have children, is not healthy. They have to be committed, and really work on the connection for it to work. Okay, and if your masculine does not have children, I really feel like, are you done being, you know, a player? Okay, are you done, you know, with the past? Are you ready to put in the work? Okay, I feel like you guys are going to have those conversations, and I feel like it's positive news. Okay, fresh new beginnings from I can feel. And here we have the cross. Okay, this is about talking about burdens in your guys' life. Okay, like what has been weighing heavy on you? You know, what do you believe in spiritually? Okay, again, you know, I see here the Six of Wands. Okay, feeling victorious over releasing your burdens. I feel like once you have like these heart-to-heart conversations, everything's going to be lifted. Everything's going to feel lighter. That's why communication is key to healthy relationships. Okay? Communication. If you want a healthy relationship, you always have to talk things out. You know, like a mature person. Okay? That is how you heal your partnership with your divine counterpart. Your person has to be open. If they run away and run from expressing their true feelings or emotions or their thoughts, they really need to heal themselves. They really need to grow up, okay? They need to, you know, really see like what was the reason for the non-communication, okay? They were not ready for it. It was too much for them, you know. However, you know, your person was feeling on the receiving end there, you know, that means they had some healing work to do, okay? And I feel like you guys are releasing all that, okay, for a new beginning here. And here, oh wow, we have book, okay? And I really feel like this is the book of secrets, the book of knowledge, exchanging your innermost, you know, thoughts. Guys, I love this energy. Deep, intimate, you know, soulful, bearing of your, you know, deepest feelings, deep conversations, really diving into each other's, you know, like energy. Like, I feel like you guys are going to really talk about like what has been bothering you. Like, I feel like really vulnerable, really expressing of your real feelings, you know, like no longer holding back, guys. This is beautiful. This is what we all want from our divine counterparts, okay? Not hiding like your feelings because you're worried about what the other person might think or feel, or, you know, like any kind of rejection, abandonment, none of that, okay? You guys are going to be expressing it to each other and really working on it real time. Oh my God. This book, as you reveal each other to each other more deeply, I feel like you guys are going to be talking about marriage, okay? Talking about commitment. Talking about like, do you really want this? Do you really feel it? You know? Because I feel like in the past, if your person was married, it was based on superficial reasons. It was based on the idea of love or being in love. This is a deep, soulful connection. Someone that you can connect to on a deep, profound level. You guys are feeling it. You guys are feeling like, yes, I've been through it in my whole life. I know what a true love connection is. I know that you are that person that I want to spend the rest of my life with. There is no one that I can connect to on this deep, profound level. You bring so much out of me, you know, spiritually, okay? You are like my mentor. We guys play off of each other's energies. We both raise our vibrations up. You know, we play off of each other. You know, like, you know, if you